Are you high?
Am I what?
High.
Hello?
Hello everybody! Everything from my front porch. Alright guys, today's project, I am finally going to get around to hanging up these blinds out here by this sliding door that goes out to the patio from the dining room here. Now as I told you, it's more like a bamboo type of color. They're the same ones, I think I told you this already, that are in there. Same design. But it's they're bamboo colored, as you can see. So I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna set you up on a time lapse. I don't have as much room out here as I did in the bedroom, so it's kind of a tight fit, but I'll get it done somehow. I'm pretty sure I will. I'm gonna try to get the bar up today, which is sitting there in the corner right now. Get that up, and then hopefully maybe get the slats, whatever you want to call them, hung in place. And then I'm probably going to have to move this table out of the way somewhat so I can get my laser level in here to get right down to the floor, down to the bottom down there, to trim them up and make them all even across the floor. So I'm going to set you up here on a tripod right there and turn on some music, do a time lapse, and we'll see how this goes. Woman. Alright, well, I screwed up, but I think it's going to be okay. I don't know how I mismeasured that because I used a template. I don't know, but if you look, I can show you up here a little better, but if you look at where it mounts to the wall here, on the second one in, this bracket is supposed to be over this because this locks into this, like these did here, like that, like this. That one's right at the edge also, but it caught. But this one is not going to hit, but I think it's okay. It's in there pretty good. It's in there pretty steady. I think it'll be all right. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna take it down and change it here. All right, I gotta roll these out now, which are the slats. Gonna roll those out. There's Velcro on those things where it just hangs down from Velcro, so I'm gonna do that. I'll probably let them hang for a day, let the roll get out of them, and then I'll cut them tomorrow. And then down here, these are the weighted bottom strips that hold it down and hold it tight. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll these out, put them up, let them hang for a day or two or a week. And then I'll come back with my laser light, shine it across the bottom, cut them, put the weights on them, and it'll be done. But for right now, I'm gonna roll these out and hang them up, and we'll see how it looks.
classics on
everything. Strawberry wine. Okay, well, there you go. That made it a lot darker than I thought it was going to. Those are, yeah, a little bit darker than I thought. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. And I think the length is probably going to be fine. I know this was like maximum length. Yeah, you know what? I think if I just put the weights on there, I think that'd be fine. I'm still gonna let them sit for a day. But yeah, wow, that's a lot darker than I thought. And I can adjust these, you know, to make them a little bit more even, paste in the middle and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, but okay, well, I mean, it is what it is. I can always slide them open, you know, to get out to the patio. I still need to clean those windows, though I have not done that yet. But yeah, I think I'm gonna let that sit for a day, and then I'll throw the weights on the bottom. Those are the drawstrings on each side to slide it. So worked out good, worked out good. All right, on to the next project. That I love you and I wanted you to know. Write this down. Alright guys, next project. Since you've seen I changed the fan speed in my air conditioning unit. Now this is something that I've wanted to do for a while, but I just never got around to doing it. Didn't think I had to, but I got new air vents that I'm going to put here in the living room. They let a lot more air out. They blow straight out, and I can adjust it up or down a little bit, because these ones that have been in here forever, let's see if you can see this. I know it's kind of dark in here, but they blow through the middle and then they're directed out sideways. So nothing really in the room gets the air conditioning, because when it blows out of these vents, it comes out and it blows out into the corners of the room. I always thought that was kind of weird, kind of strange. So I'm going to change those today. Put in these new ones where the air is going to come straight out and blow into the center of the room here to kind of cool it off with the fan and everything. I think that's going to be a lot better. It's going to help it cool a lot quicker instead of blowing it into the corner. And if you see that one up there, blows it right up on top of the shelf there, which it doesn't even blow it into the room. I don't know. I never thought those were right, but they've been here since I moved in, and now I'm going to change them. So let me set you up a time lapse. I'm going to switch them both, and hopefully that'll make this cool down even quicker than it already does. So hang tight, guys. Here we go. Barefoot blue jean night. Remember those days? Long, long time ago. Campfires by the beach. Anyway, they are now up. They look better. The air's not on right now. I do need to, on the screw, as you're looking at them on the left side, the screw hole on the right side was in the right place. The screw hole on the left side, and both of them were not. So I got to go get my drill a new little hole to put that screw in, and then it'll be done. Whenever the air decides it wants to kick on, I might just kick it on just to see how much that blows in. I'm sure it's going to make a big difference. Anyway, going to go get those screws put in, and then I think I'm done for the day. I've done a lot today. I got some video editing to do later, so I think I'm going to chill for a couple hours and then go in there and start some editing. So with that being said, later, guys. Came in my office to plug my camera in. There's two snails. They're right next to one another. I wonder if they're mating.
He's looking at you, kid.
I don't know if I should go out there and move them, because we don't want any more snails, but, you know, want them to have some fun too. So I think they're mating. Never seen two of them right next to one another like that before, but that's what I think they're doing. Just wanted to show you. Later. Everybody knows I love Shrek. I seen that. I thought that was so funny. So right now it's hanging above my bed. That's my little picture above my bed right now. I think that's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Later, guys. Good afternoon, everybody. It is a somewhat breezy but beautiful 95-degree day here in Central Florida. Boner stick is up. I just trimmed up that tree. I was only going to cut off a couple branches, but turns out that I had a lot more stuff come off of that knuckle up there, right in that area there. The knuckle all came apart. Several pieces came out of that. But yeah, that's all trimmed up now for, at least now for a little while. But anyway, it is July 1st. July 4th is right around the corner. I am going to dress up my garage door. I bought this cover for it last year. It was on clearance. I got it really cheap, and I bought a big set of those super powerful earth magnets that I'm just going to use to stick it to the door. Hopefully that's going to work. But I'm going to get you set up. I'm going to close the garage door, and I'm going to put that thing up for the next couple days until just a little bit after July 4th. I'll probably take it down July 5th or 6th, but we'll see what it looks like. I have no idea what it looks like. I haven't even opened it yet. It's still all folded up, but I know what it's supposed to look like, but what it actually looks like might be something completely different. So I'm going to get you set up here, do a little time lapse, and see how this goes. Alright guys, well, it did just go up and it did move a little bit. I still need to tie the corners up around the top. You can see on that corner there and that corner there. But I think for the most part, I think that's going to stay. I think it's going to stay. Not 100% sure, but I think it's going to stay. But actually, that looks kind of cool. I'm going to go tie the top corners up now. I'm probably going to have to pull the Honda out of the garage. But yeah, I'm going to get that together, and we'll see how that goes for the next couple days. Don't know how well it's going to stay on there, but we'll figure it out. Later, guys. Happy birthday, America. Alright guys, well, the magnet idea didn't really work as good as I thought it was going to. I thought because they were the super strong magnets that it would really hold on to the thing tight, but the problem is when it goes up, because the door's opening and everything, it kind of pulls it. But I think I got it somewhat set now. That corner's still messed up. That's going to be like that. I don't know what else to do with that. Might take the magnets off of that side at the bottom maybe to have it pull out more. But number one, it's not as big as I thought it was. It was supposed to cover the entire door, which it doesn't. But it is still pretty colorful though. It does still look pretty good. But anyway, not exactly what I had planned, but you know what, for now, not too bad, not too bad. Happy birthday, America. Later. What is up, everybody? I just give up on people. People are so illiterate nowadays. I am so frustrated and so aggravated right now. I've been telling you the story of trying to track down my 401k. Okay, it started at Printer's 401k. They transferred it to Transamerica, who transferred it to John Hancock, who has it now. Now, I just tried calling John Hancock. They can't get into the account because apparently my birth date is wrong on the account. Somehow, I had to give my birth date to Transamerica. I had to give my birth date to Printer's 401k. Everything went through fine. Somehow, in the process of it being transferred from Transamerica to John Hancock, my birth date got screwed up, so they can't access the account. So now, my inconvenience, I have to get a copy of my driver's license. I have to get a copy of my birth certificate. I have to write a letter of intent to change with all that documentation, along with some other stuff that they told me I needed to prove my identity and prove who I am. I need to send it to them, and then it's going to take them a couple weeks to get everything looked over and corrected so that I can have access to my 401k. I don't believe. I am so frustrated right now. I just don't believe people anymore. I don't. How can that happen? How can that happen? You got, it's on paperwork, going through. Some idiot typed in the wrong number, and now I got to sit here and jump through all these hoops to prove who I am so that I can access my account. Ridiculous. So anyway, guys, it is kind of a cloudy, kind of warm type of day today, but I'm just so aggravated. I just spent 20 minutes on the phone with this lady. I mean, she was really nice. She helped me out a lot. She just said she couldn't access it because of it having the wrong birth date. It was not my birthday. I told her my birthday 4 times. She tried looking it up, seeing where there could be a mistake. Didn't work. She could not access it because it has the wrong birth date on it. So she told me what I needed to do. So next couple days I'm gonna go start getting all that stuff together, send it up to them, and hopefully in a couple weeks I'll be able to access my account. But anyway, I don't know what's wrong with people in this world today. I really don't. Really don't. Anyway, guys, that's enough. I'm ranting. Had to let out some steam. Later, guys.